scaring nobody.
216 in that family. It is me. It is SG3 here on the Sunday night for the first time in a long time. The ReJect Rundown is back. To the left of me, it is the man, the myth, the legend, with more hair than he has nicknames. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy, Zach the Mac. We're here back on the ReJect Rundown on our original scheduled time. That's right. Thank you for sticking with us, folks. I'm going to go on.
He decided not to be here. He decided to go ahead behind the scenes. He didn't want to be here. There is the Undertaker. There he is. Go ahead. Introduce yourself. Welcome.
Cowgirl.
Yeah, cowgirl, my ass. What's up, everybody? It's been a long time coming, man. We haven't done a Sunday show at 9 p.m. in quite some time. It looks good. I feel good. Y'all look good. Y'all look good.
Y'all look good.
Look good.
Smell
Good.
good.
Looks all right. Now,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And what is all set? I think we're looking pretty well. I think we've had a couple of didn't we do anything last weekend, did we?
Yeah, we had a
the watch party.
Yeah, watch party.
We had a long watch party.
Yeah,
We
did.
had back to back watch parties.
Yeah, so I think as you guys kind of see the table here, there's 4 of us at the moment right now. I think we're supposed to
I think
let everyone know what's going on for a meantime.
I don't know. I think we'll do it later.
We'll do it
It's
later.
not
All
important.
right, sounds good. Not important right now. Right? All right, very good.
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right, that's all right. We'll do it like that.
Hell for that one, man.
Yeah.
I'm driving the stinking bus anyway, so it don't matter.
But I think at this point we'll get into it. Otherwise, football today was pretty good. We'll get into that later, everybody.
You jinx.
Football was
Shut up.
He's a
Whatever,
jinx,
man.
man.
We get you guys.
football was embarrassing today, man.
That's straight
It
up.
was
The first
fucking embarrassing.
message right off the bat.
It was
Bears are gonna win. We got this, and then out of the blue,
literally the first move. Nobody in the group chat was talking about the game either. We were all discussing things.
we just stay quiet.
And this man comes
nobody's
out of nowhere. Dog, man, they're gonna win today. We got this. Damn, man. And literally, SG3, after that happened, wasn't it followed by a fumble for the Bears too? Wasn't it? Or interception?
It was a fumble, and then after that, it was straight downhill in that fourth quarter because they said, "Hey, we feel that curse coming from right behind us from the Megan Jinx himself."
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm sure he was wearing that hat when he was watching the game.
That's a lie. What you mean, guys? It was a pretty good day. It was a pretty good day.
Okay, Justin Fields looked good, I guess.
That was
great.
He looked fine. He looked sad. You can tell he looked sad going into the fourth quarter, though.
It's a lot for his mental health. It is actually. So I mean,
He wanted to show out, bust out, and stuff like that. First
He
game
did.
back, and he did well. I think he did phenomenal. I left, like I said before, he was gonna run well just as much as he was gonna throw.
Put it
Okay?
this way, he looks good, but no matter what, an L's an L, and that's how the fans
Oh,
are gonna see it.
exactly.
Well, Chicago Bears fans.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, again, at this point, it's even though the defense is the one that messes up. You know, a lot of fans are going to say, you know, the one of the kid, Baguette, whatever the heck his name is, if he was in there, he would have been like throwing dimes and stuff. He
Oh
would've
yeah,
won.
they were gonna say Bajan, but yeah, he got no arm. He can't
Yeah.
throw down the field the way he did. Look at the times he was throwing to freaking DJ
What
Moore.
happened to the last game?
Yeah, that's
last couple games.
All right, now let's get into the rundown report, everybody, because a lot of things have been happening, so we got to get into it for sure.
This is
Some
why I call
movie
him the host,
trailers.
The host that don't know the
Oh,
host.
yeah.
Don't forget to Google us.
That too. No, we do that here, but you know
Yes,
how it goes.
man.
But anyways, drive on by. We had to do a special announcement, everybody. As you guys know, SG3, this is especially for you, my man.
Hey,
Go for
baby brother, Bono, my little brother Danny Sneakers. Tomorrow's your birthday, 17 years. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you get on my nerves. Yes, there's moments where I just want to.
Choke your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I go ahead. Thank you for saying it
Catch
for
a
me.
case, if you will.
Absolutely, 100%. But at this point, though, understand, I love you very, very much, Danny.
Yep.
This one goes out from all the rejects over here, from
Facts.
everybody that is watching. We love you.
Mhm.
Happy birthday. Enjoy your big 17, bro. Health, wealth, and abundance of all that, brother. It's coming your way. Love you.
Facts.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
All right, now moving into movie trailers, man. Some crazy movie trailers have been dropping a little bit this past week. We want to get into it real fast. We had the Garfield, of course, official trailer drop. Chris Pratt is going to be the voice of it.
How do you guys feel about that?
I don't like it.
What?
I don't like Chris
You don't
Pratt
like
being
Chris
the
Pratt?
voice of Garfield.
Okay, who
I
would you
feel-
rather be then?
That's the crazy thing. I needed somebody. I think it's because it was too soon for him to play that character after he just played Mario.
You know what? Here's my thing. I think if I was to go back, because I mean, we all grew up on Garfield.
Yep.
Love
Well,
Garfield.
Yep.
We all grew up on the cartoon. We need
Bill Murray was nice.
That's what we need though. We need somebody that's chill. I like the simultaneous chug, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we need a chill kind of voice. We need like a really relaxed. Chris Pratt is like that kind of hype kind of voice, like that really excited kind of voice.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I bet you he's gonna kill the role. Like when I'm saying kill, like I'm saying he's gonna do great at it. But it's like I still feel that like we need somebody that's like super chill, super low talking, kind of slow talking as well to do that kind of role.
Yeah,
I think he's a better fit as Garfield than he was for Mario. I mean, that's
possibly. I think that could be right there too. It could be there, and I think it's because of the fact that it was little. Like I said, Mario just came out. Everyone loved it. Everyone enjoyed it. You know, and stuff like that. Everyone's critic or at that moment was the fact that it was Chris Pratt's voice again was a little. You know, we could have had maybe the actual original Mario actor portray him. Why not? But you know, so. Right now, it back to back. That's what kind of throws it off for me. So
Samuel Jackson throws it off for me.
I know as the dad,
as the father.
Oh
He's the father cat in the movie. That's crazy.
So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I think
that's funny. That's fun.
Yeah,
that's what does it for me.
I think that's why it went from like G to like PG.
But I do believe this movie is actually gonna be good. I think people are gonna enjoy it. I think kids are gonna love it for sure. Garfield, I think it's gonna make a comeback. The way it's played out looks good. I like where it's going.
I mean, has it ever really left? I mean, all the movies were okay at the most. It's never been bad.
That's true. And then the cartoons, I think everyone wants to. There's nothing new that comes out that's interesting that catches a lot of people's eyes. Cartoon-wise, that's really phenomenal. So it's like, what can we do? Let's recycle what we've used before in the past, and we'll go from there.
The last one, he's commenting. He said Robert Downey Jr. would have been his choice.
Actually, Alan from Hangover and Due Date.
Yeah.
He would have been perfect.
He would have been funny as
he would have been
like
good.
that kind of,
that would have been funny.
Bradley Cooper has more like that chill, suave, like lazy cat kind of voice, you know?
Too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Now, otherwise, other movie trailer that came out that was very shockingly, Madam Web trailer came out. Release movies coming out February 16th of 2024 for Sony. That's going to be pretty interesting to say the least, but I am going to be, wanting to see that quite a bit for you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Me neither.
Why?
There's 3 different Spider-Womans in it. If you really pay attention, there's 4.
It's 4. I think it's 4.
If you really pay attention to the trailer, and then I guess the only thing I think was going to be pretty cool is that they're allegedly gonna incorporate them into the new Spider-Man that's coming out too. Allegedly.
Well, it's part of the Spider-Verse.
Exactly. Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, that could be interesting, but I don't know.
It's all they played well. When it first was announced about this movie, I'm like, okay, you guys are, Sony, you're milking the spider web.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean? You're milking the spider web.
I think they're just trying to get every kind of version they can out of Spider-Man right now.
Also Kraven the Hunter,
which that looked
the
good.
Movie. They have the new Venom coming.
So it's like it's not too bad. I think if the direction goes well, it's fine. I feel like they have to make a decision with Madam Web on it depicting and where it's going to lead into. So it has to connect with Spider-Man across the universe, whatever the Spider-Verse, with Miles Morales cartoon. They have to intertwine with that. They have to intertwine with the Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. Like you got to entwine with all that. So that's where it's going to be the challenging part. And if they do it right, everyone's gonna like it.
Interesting. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll we'll kind of wait for
but
that.
I dig it. I like the trailer though.
So
nice.
So if they're gonna try to intertwine it, like web it all together,
web it all together.
Let me go ahead with that pun.
Yeah,
just like
web it all together.
Miles Morales.
That's funny.
So my question in regards to this one though, if it's really going to be like webbed together, who are they gonna bring Miles Morales like from digital world to real world?
They're already talking.
That's
about
a goal.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean the same thing they did with Andrew Garfield 2. Digital world,
but there's a lot of backlash on that. Actually, not a lot of people really don't want to see him going from digital to real life because it's like it works.
It works better in that format.
And not only that, you get away with a lot more stuff.
Yeah, so
that's true. Would you ruin that just for it to bring it to life? And then who's gonna play him?
Right.
Because the original voice actor is a little older.
Yep.
Yeah. But he does a good job as voicing him. And he's a pretty good actor too.
He does. Yeah, he's a cool actor in real. Yeah, he does good movies in real life too.
I hear they're trying to get the guy from Stranger Things. If you guys don't want to talk
yeah. The one that was dating the redhead, and then before she got hurt and stuff like that.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if
I saw something funny that they were gonna cast Jaden Smith.
Oh, that was way back. Everyone's like, no. Like, no.
I wouldn't be talking about either.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it could be. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I mean, not bad so far. If they just keep to the story, if they don't do too much and involve everyone else into it, then I think it'll do fine. It looks interesting. Yeah. Marvel's What If trailer dropped, everybody. Everyone's waiting for that one. It is going to be set to come out December 22nd, but each episode will be released 9 nights in a row for Christmas, everybody. So it's Marvel plus Disney Plus's Christmas gift to us.
So they're going to drop on each day?
Each day after the 22nd.
They should do that with Loki.
So that's not bad. So it's not bad. I mean, I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that. It's the one thing about What If I'm interested to see is who the hell is what character is that Indian character? The Indian lady.
I didn't see that now.
You know what I mean? Like who what they trying to do with that one?
I did see that they were going to do one of them is if Thor. Oh no, I just lost it. What was it? If Thor.
Right.
Thor was Loki.
Yeah, if Thor was Loki, if it was the opposite, or
I literally just spaced on it.
Oh my God, we'll come back to you 10 years later, 5 years later.
Next week he's gonna
remember.
Just see him retweet it though.
If he remembers. All right, sounds good. Yeah. Now moving along, everybody. As we found out earlier this week, Pedro Pascal cast as Reed Richards.
We don't like that. We don't like that. No.
Look, I don't.
We don't like that.
I'm okay with it.
I'm not really opposed to it.
Who asked for it though?
Okay.
John's
like, who the?
Well, here's the thing.
So, you know why they put him there? You want to know why they put him there? Because all these tech screenings that they did for Marvels recently, they all went bad.
Yeah.
For some reason, they thought, okay, great, let's recast everybody.
Yeah.
Well, how does that make any sense?
John Krasinski or whatever his name is, the one that would play as Reed Richards in the what's it called? Madness, the freaking Doctor Strange. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it would have been perfect. But again, Kevin Feige said that was just a fan casting because people wanted to see that. Now, what's been coming out of this is why they picked Pedro wasn't necessarily stating he's going to be the new lead moving forward. He's not. He's the follow guy.
Okay.
Their main focus is going to be Sue Storm.
Right.
She's going to be the lead of the team. So who they're picking for her is going to be Vanessa Kirby.
Okay.
As the top.
Yeah, and that's not a bad pick, but it's like why her as a focus? I mean, it's a team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why her? Why was her? Why push her when it's a team focus? Why Pedro Pascal? He's old.
Yeah.
This is a young team, man.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, you have a good point. You kind of have a good point there, though.
You have to understand, based on movie magic, Pedro Pascal could look young.
Oh my God! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm just saying.
But it's true though. It's true. It is true. I agree with you because it's like with Fantastic Four, it's a family team. It's a family of 4. And if you had and that's another thing too. If you had the late great, what's his face? God damn it.
Cool.
The late great Marvel guy that passed away.
Just like
the creator. Stan Lee. Thank you. Oh my God. I was gonna say Lee. I was saying Bruce Lee.
It's a good thing you didn't. It's a good thing.
But yes, if the late great Stan Lee was there, he would have been like, "You guys, okay, y'all doing too much. Let's bring it back. Let's dial it back." You know.
He wasn't a big fan of all these recasting,
no.
Especially
not the
especially race. And it's not trying to like say, "Oh, I want to see so and so that." It's like imagine if we recast the Black Panther and put a white guy in there.
Ooh.
It's not going to work out.
Hell no,
impossible.
No, so it's like why keep changing these race? You know, who's asking for this? As fans, as comic book fans, who's asking for
I'm
this?
really not.
Yeah. There's a reason why comic book shops are closing out there.
Yep.
The most popular comic book shop in LA is closed because they're getting tired of this woke stuff from Marvel that they keep putting down, even in comic books. No one's buying it. And then also look at Miss what's it called? The Marvels. It failed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it was the worst.
It did bad.
It was the worst showing debut in Marvel history. The worst.
So somebody actually posted on social media.
It even did worse than the Flash. But go ahead.
Oh no,
it's crazy. Yes, even did worse than the Flash. But go ahead.
So does this mean Ezra Miller's gonna stay?
No. Ezra gotta get the hell up out of there. Ezra Miller got to get the hell up out.
I have to do this.
He tried for you.
Yeah, no. Don't come back and get your ass out of here and stay away, Ezra. Don't you dare even look.
Get out of here.
Don't even look this back this way.
Like, it's funny how
Yes, but go ahead, man. Continue what you're about to say, man.
Listen, my question though is in regards to like the whole just like recasting and everything, or like the Marvel's movie. Somebody actually posted on social media. They posted like the IMAX theater, like the busiest one in Colorado.
Yeah,
literally all the seats were open.
I bet.
Like there's like not one single seat was taken.
I heard today that what's her name that plays Captain Marvel says I'm here to stay. So she's not planning to get out anytime soon.
I didn't think she was.
Brie Larson, I think her name is.
Larson had to say that.
Hey, do you know why she had to say that? Is because even going into this, she was already getting a lot of heat in Endgame, in Infinity. Yeah. She was getting a lot of heat. There's a lot of freaking behind the scenes where when it came to between her and Don Cheadle and all this kind of stuff, and people like her doing these co-interviews, and everyone were like irritated with her. Like
the shit she was saying to the fans.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna argue against comic book fans, the ones that are buying your tickets. Well, guess what? It showed.
Exactly.
Showed up.
Exactly.
So wait, did y'all see the interview when she did with Thor and Mike and
Don Cheadle?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
So basically, like both of them are like upset. She's right in the middle of them, and they're on the side of her. And then like there was like an inside joke she tried to say. And then she's like, huh, guys, right? Am I right? Don Cheadle goes, I told you don't touch me.
Yeah.
Bro,
well, he says it
like, I told you don't touch me. And she's like, oh, okay.
So bad. It's like, no, it's not. It sucks. It sucks too,
right?
Because everyone's already seen the end credit. And if you guys haven't seen it, guys, I'm sorry, but it's out there. The end credit, what's it called? Of the Marvels is out there. And now,
I could save time and money.
Yeah, save time and money. What's the point? Wait till Disney Plus. Just wait till
on YouTube right now.
Until they get their act together, I am not watching any of those movies in theaters anymore. I'm gonna watch it in streaming at this point.
Me too. I'd wait for it in there because it's like it's why.
Yeah.
Because I'm like you. The reason why you added that end credit is because you're desperate. That's what tells me you're desperate. You know, fans have been screaming out for the X-Men. You know, fans that were wondering. You've been purchased.
Hey, wait a minute. X-Men? I don't know about that. Not the men part.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Remember that?
That's right. That's right. I forgot. Marvel did say they took away X-Men and they're gonna call it the mutants moving forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Yes.
That is what they're gonna call it.
Equality.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
They won't.
So yeah, that's the funny part. But guess what happens? That's what happens. There you go. All right, what is that comment?
Why
say?
not the X-Force?
What's that comment?
X-Force or the X at least, you know? Okay.
Shout out to Deadpool for that.
Michael freaking Keaton and Sasha Cal saved that movie.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
The Flash.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree on that part. All right, now moving along, everybody, because this is I don't know how I feel about this part. This is pretty interesting to say the least. But Netflix is trying to broadcast a live boxing event. Is Netflix becoming the next HBO?
Not only that,
the way I see it.
Not only that, they are trying to go sports because I heard that they were trying to do something with the in-season tournaments going to next season.
Really?
Yeah, they want to be a part of that too. So they could be. Does Netflix trying to go for the sports thing in general? Right?
They're dipping their toes into gaming. I heard.
Are
they?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to have their gaming streaming service on it. So I'm not surprised they're going to go sport-wise at this point. They don't have nothing else going for them.
They really don't. They need more stuff besides subscribers.
But that's the thing, Netflix. You don't need anything. That's what you're there for. You're there for when we don't have anything else going for us. All right, what do we do?
TV shows and movies, man.
Let's go to
Put it out there.
I got plenty of time to kill. Let's just hop on Netflix and watch a good movie or show. I don't know if they should go with live
boxing,
nor sports.
Okay. You know what? I'm glad the fact that you brought that up. I got a question for you, and it's not on the script.
Okay.
So you have Hulu with live sports, right?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, you would bring that up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
what's the question? What's the question?
So my question too is: remember that one time we were watching the Bears game, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm here. Where were you at?"
Yeah, I was lagging. I was like, I was 5 minutes behind.
That happens. That does happen
So
sometimes.
at this point, like, if they bring up live boxing, what's going to happen there? On top of that, is that price going to increase?
Of course it's going to increase.
Hell yeah.
How much of an increase?
Yeah.
It's going to be like an extra $70 because if you got pay-per-view events, they're going to put it in there.
They're going to give it to you for free at first to get you sucked in. That's how Netflix works. And afterwards, when you like it, boom, they're going to charge you a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Put it in there for the thing. I don't know. I don't like how it looks.
Either or, though, I could see one is gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be a price raise.
Who's gonna sign with them?
Nobody.
That's the thing. Who's gonna sign?
At this point, I'm gonna lose my subscription.
Top Rank would.
I was gonna say I don't think that's the problem for Netflix. Is who's gonna sign with them. I think it's
Top Rank might. He actually got a good point there. Top Rank might actually.
It's Netflix. You see, if somebody prevents that with you, they're gonna be like Netflix. They like X amount of dollars.
Like, come here.
You probably signed that.
Exactly. But that's another thing too. Top Rank was already signed with ESPN, so they're with ESPN Plus, where they do their streams like that too. So if Top Rank's already signed with ESPN, then you got to see when that deal ends. And then for them, it'd be like, all right, Top Rank, who we're going to sign, what platform we're going to sign with next?
Not necessarily. They could have a one-off contract.
Ooh.
If not necessarily, I'm sure Bob Arum is not dumb enough to say we're exclusive to you guys. I'm sure he has a lot of holes there where he could get away with this one-time thing.
They could get like a written-up trial kind of contract type of thing.
Point, if you think about it, the main reason why he's there is because no one else wanted to get Top Rank. The Zone got all the PBC fighters.
Yes.
So they're like, all right, cool. Well, no one's going to want to show up on ESPN. ESPN is still trying to stay relevant in the boxing.
That's correct.
For many years.
They've had so far. They got
Showtime.
Like, hey, didn't they just had a fight on the weekday?
Goodness gracious me.
I did not know about it.
Yeah, what was that, Steve? The Shakur fight? It was a Thursday, right?
Scrolling, I'm like, wait a minute. Boxing today?
Yeah,
they just put it on TV.
I kept watching it. I kept watching like social media posts, like talking trash.
But was there any advertisement?
No. I didn't see nothing.
So the advertisement, believe it or not, the advertisement for this fight was on social media.
I was gonna say because I remember seeing some.
It was bad.
Oh, dude. So look, I'm aware of. De Los Santos landed the lowest number of punches in the 38 year the CompuBox has been worked. In a championship fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
They have called out, they have said that Shakur Stevenson is a fake.
Yeah.
They have said that Shakur Stevenson doesn't deserve the purses he's been getting. They said that Ryan Garcia, out of all people, actually called out Shakur and said, you guys are talking about De Los Santos not landing, but I hardly see Shakur actually throwing.
Yeah.
So what fight are you guys watching?
Yeah.
George Cambazos literally posted a picture with him sleeping. Bro, I'm not going to deny I fell asleep 3-4 times in that fight.
Damn.
Bro, I was just scrolling because I still watch cable, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, I know people were pissed off because of the fact that Shakur was just running around the field, not throwing punches, but also not even taking a punch.
Called him out and said, look, dude, you knew I had power.
Yep.
You felt my power, and you said, you know what? I'm just going to jip, walk out. Jip,
it's kind of the same thing with Israel did to Romero in the UFC.
Yeah,
and that's what everyone was trashing Israel at that time. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with all that, guys. But it's going to be interesting to say the least. It's not looking good for Top Rank. So you might be guys right. They may do something with Netflix just to get some cred, some street cred, get their half a star up. You know what I mean?
Go from 0 to half.
Yeah,
0 to hero.
Yes,
now we're on to Chuck E. Cheese, everybody, man. This is kind of interesting to say the least, but I think everyone wants to talk about this because we've all been to Chuck E. Cheese when we were kids. Removes their animatronics, everybody, from all locations. Reason being is because of the following release of Five Nights at Freddy's.
They're creepy.
This was an excuse to take them out at this point because Chuck E. Cheese has been doing bad business for like the last 3 years.
Yep.
I think they filed for chapter
bankruptcy like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
or like a year.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
So they closed down a lot of shops, and this is a way for them to just give out an excuse to take out the animatronics. That way they could avoid the maintenance fees because those animatronics are not cheap to fix.
And they like at this point kind of like rust buckets. So basically, I mean,
collect the rust buckets just sit there.
They literally be hanging on one limb and shit. Like birthday. They're a little mad, so I ain't mad at you about that Chuck E. Cheese.
Personally, though, I do enjoy seeing them.
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, man,
I used to be one of the kids that went crazy though too around that time. Like as soon as the music come on, I'd be like, "Oh shit!" I stopped the game. I'm like,
"Oh, brother D, there goes Kent Jones." They are
Hey.
putting in a trampoline area. Nothing like kids vomit on a trampoline.
Yeah, that too. That's old school right there for you.
Imagine just like you jumping in.
I think that's what they're tired of. They're tired of sitting there calling freaking, "Hey, Phil, come over here and fix the freaking mouse, man. The neck is stuck." He's all that.
Literally.
They're like, hey man, that's not moving right or whatever. But anyways, I mean, did you guys see that Friday night?
I did.
It was actually not bad.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I did.
No,
I actually watched
bad.
it. Surprisingly, I did.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I watched it.
It was alright. It was alright.
My sister brought the movie out. I watched it. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, this is pretty crazy.
It was more creepy.
Yes.
It was more creepy than anything.
But also, too, if you guys did not hear, though, well, I just found this out when I was looking at this and kind of researching about the whole Chuck E. Cheese thing, that there was an incident at a Chuck E. Cheese event in a different state where some kids did go missing.
Was this the creepypasta you read, or
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's how Five Nights at Freddy's started.
That's why they're saying the similarities were pretty off. They compared the story and they kind of said this happened, I think, like early 1990s or something like that. So they say, and it was just basically where kids, it was like a event or something like that, and then somehow 3 kids went missing after the party, never been found. So I don't know.
By the way, Five Nights at Freddy, I hear they're making more sequels.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard.
They should. It's not bad. It's the way it ended. I can see why.
This little series has been going on for years.
Yeah, I heard.
I remember again, Danny Sneakers talking about it.
Yeah,
he was like maybe like 6, 7. Yeah. He was like 5 Nights at Freddy. I'm like, what the heck is 5 Nights at Freddy? And when he finally showed it to me, I'm like, this is the thing that you guys are.
But it's what was it? A cartoon or a movie?
They took over Roblox.
It was a creepy.
Oh, it was a game.
It was turned into a cartoon.
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing on like Roblox you could get into and access, and there was like a scary kind of game you could play inside of Roblox game,
kind of like Among Us.
Yeah, and that's what it means by like a creepy pasta. Like it was like a forbidden.
It would open up creepy pasta. And some, amongst other things.
Yeah. And then
interesting.
Yeah, man, this is like the scary stuff. When I watch them, like, you guys are afraid of a teddy bear?
I don't know. Yeah, but that's.
I mean, they're creepy in the movie though. No lie, the movie though. Yeah, Tony the Kid will tell you too. It's a little creepy, man.
Yeah.
Chucky, but it's like again, Chucky was in front of us.
Right. We'll go for that. Now, just a kind of quick thing before a rundown report, just let you guys know. I'm actually kind of it's something to talk about because it's very interesting to say the least of what he's doing. James Gunn hires the writer for Supergirl comic to write Supergirl movie. All right. Now, this is a good move in my mind. I think for DC fans, be excited a little bit because the fact that you're hiring a comic book writer who wrote the comic book of the character where people fall in love with, reading your comic books and stuff, and now using all of that into making the movie you think will be able to be good.
How much is she, able to actually stay true to the comic? Because this is Hollywood.
Now, that being said, with James Gunn and the other gentleman now head of DC, I don't think this is what I'm hoping for. Cross my fingers with that they'll get a lot of pushback if they want to try and do other things. As we've seen,
they won't get as much. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Warner Brothers, I don't know.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
It falls back to Warner Brothers. At this point, I don't know. So if I think what they're waiting for is if Superman comes out well, maybe.
Don't they have Aquaman 2 tanks?
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, it's gonna tank.
Be canceled.
No, it's gonna tank.
This is gonna be canceled or pushed back. Or just don't be surprised with all this. It's worth nothing at this point. I'm just saying.
No, I agree. So wait, Aquaman's gonna get. I feel like Aquaman's going to tank regardless.
Because tank? You think
it's gonna tank? I think it's gonna be decent. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better than the Flash. But the only dilemma is that it's just there's no continuation. What? Yeah. For what reason? There's no Elseworlds with those guys.
Yeah. It's a stretch. Anything else is a stretch after that, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's more of like
so there's none. So if fans already know this, why would they want to go see a movie where it's not going to go anywhere?
I mean, they did this. They still watch The Flash.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I mean, people knew that
people still watch Lord of the Rings and shit.
Snyder's Justice League was about to come out, and yet you still had The Dark Knight Rises do well. Even though we all knew that wasn't going to go anywhere.
To add to your point, they watched Justice League and then they went back to watch the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's okay. They'll watch. I guess DC fans are loyal.
Yeah, but we are.
Shockingly,
literally, we are.
For a shit show, everybody's getting tired.
Yeah.
And it goes both ways to Marvel
and DC.
But DC can't afford it as much as Marvel.
Not right now.
That's the thing. The DC can't afford to.
So, speaking of which, did you guys hear about Warner Brothers? About them. So the IRS, I believe, is actually investigating them.
Oh, really?
Yes. This happened on Friday or Saturday, something like that?
It happened a couple days ago. So basically, The IRS is investigating them because of all the projects that they've been canceling, like to avoid taxes on things.
Oh,
Yes.
so we're not talking about old man investigating.
No. Yeah. But the Batgirl series, right? It was about especially about the Batgirl.
Coyote versus Acme.
Yeah.
Supposedly that one, Wile E. Coyote was supposed to die.
Yeah.
So like they're saying like there's so much, like so many like things
You're
that
right.
we like never came out to public, never came out, but it's like in the back shelves of the back shelves of the back shelves that are still up there. Like, yeah, we're gonna just be cool with this and like. Oh, okay, cool. So since it never came out, y'all don't gotta pay taxes on it. IRS is saying, nah, hold on, homie. We've been suffering too.
Yes,
it's a recession right now. We need our money.
That's a good
Uncle
point.
Sam needs to pay it right now.
Right.
That's a good point, though. Yeah.
Like you did all this work on our freaking city time. Nah, brother. Bring that paper right back over here. Yeah.
Batgirl.
Yes.
Wile E. Coyote. All those movies that like supposedly again did not come out. I'm not sure how many movies are actually out there or stories or shows or anything. But I do know that it's like a lot.
Yes. Just the
so
unreleased.
To bring out, like, Acme versus Wile E. Coyote.
Right. Exactly.
So you're like how far back this actually is probably gonna go.
It's gonna be very shocking when it comes out to like very shocking. All right, moving along now. Woo! Madness report, everybody. Moving on to Joe Madness himself, man. Let us know what's going on in the world over there, Madness.
Drum roll, please. Tony Khan has an announcement. He has signed Will Ospreay to AEW.
Yeah.
So he's still under contract actually in New Japan.
Yeah.
For a couple more months, but in February, guess what? Part of the roster.
He's all elite.
He's all in, and WWE really did want Will Ospreay to join them, but I guess I don't know what happened, but it just didn't work.
Creative control, more than likely.
More than likely, and I mean, I don't know. At this point, with Triple H taking over, I think it would have been a good fit.
I think with Will would have been a good fit.
Yeah.
I can see that for
now
sure.
That Triple H is under control.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like what the only thing that they're questioning mark is what's happening with Jade. You know what I mean? That's kind of making me taking a step back a little bit.
Dave Meltzer has said supposedly they saw her wrestle, and so they took her back
a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna have to show you how to wrestle.
Wait. We're gonna do some training caps real quick.
Should go back to training?
Yeah, we're gonna send you the training cap real quick and make sure you're safe to go out there. All right.
We want you to pull out an Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Oh, and also at Full Gear, MJF retains. So, of course, the title, he's one of the longest reigning AEW's champion as there is at this moment.
In the history of that company.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good. So far.
Yeah. Yeah, it was AEW had the event yesterday, right?
Yeah, they did.
They were pretty highlightful. There was what the hell event was that when everybody it was like a freaking GCW type of match. They had some guy getting taped, somebody get staple gun to the chest.
Swerve was a really good match.
Oh my god. And then what's it called? Tyronis Rex, whatever his name is, sits there and choke slams the hell out of what's his face? Derby guy? Darby. Throws him out of the ring like a rag doll, just toss him out of the ring.
Off the top rope?
Yeah.
Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus? Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell ever, man. I don't watch this bull.
That is the real, man.
Yeah, no.
So by the way, hold on, wait. Kent Jones just said something, brother.
Oh.
Kent Jones attitude. Ospreay doesn't like the big stage politics and travel. He wants to be close to home for his kids.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I can see that for sure.
Yeah, and AEW is not flexible on that. There's a reason why Jay White doesn't appear weekly at the shows as well, because of also travel. So that's why they bring out cardboard Jay White. So it does make sense. Yeah. Also, Mickie James has been removed from the Impact website roster.
Is he actually got? Is she gone from the the actual competition?
Why did they do that?
Really?
No.
Where's she going?
Not released, but they parted ways in good terms, though.
Okay.
In good terms. Now people are speculating that she may jump to WWE now that her
back over there. Oh,
is manager of SmackDown.
No way! No, that's her man. Yeah. That's her boo. Yeah. Oh,
they made an Impact actually.
So. Okay, that's a boo thing.
They're gonna make an Impact because they met an Impact.
That's so funny.
So we might see her come back. Who knows? Maybe at the Rumble.
All right. Now, did you watch the event yesterday though at AEW?
AEW.
The Full Gear. Was it Full Gear?
I couldn't cop out that $60 that they want right
now.
I'm actually waiting for them to go on Max, hopefully soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure when exactly that's going to happen. But,
yeah.
You know, that's already pretty much in the deals.
Okay.
Also, Ronda Rousey.
Oh, that.
Thank you. Ring of Honor.
Saw that. Yeah. What is up with that? This girl was talking about she wants to go to MMA. That's how she got away from WWE.
Is this a good thing that she showed up there?
I retired.
Then she said I retired, and all of a sudden she said, "Nah, Sykes, I got you guys."
Because Tony Khan called Daddy, said, "Hey, I need that money."
Yeah. So she goes over there, and I just go, it's right the ring over there.
Tony Khan called Daddy, said, "Hey, I need that money."
Come on. Do you really expected her to fight again?
I didn't expect her to fight again.
Not in UFC.
Hell no.
No way.
And even if she did attempt to, she was about to die.
Wrestling.
I don't know why she was going there.
Possibly. I didn't see her retired from wrestling.
The easiest paycheck she could go, and she does have popularity, whether we like to admit it or not.
Everyone did cheer for her. I was very shocked at that part.
I mean, if
that was shocking to
WWE,
you.
That was shocking. Yes.
If she returns to WWE tomorrow, we'll cheer for her.
More than likely.
Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
I might change the channel, but I mean,
3 seconds. It's like, okay, cool. She did one good move, and then
Right.
we're back to like,
Oh my gosh, she did a crossbow. Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like, okay, cool. Now we remember why. We
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
by the way, guess who joined the Judgment Day?
I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Called it
I
out.
told you.
Called it out.
Right here. Right
I
here.
feel like I said that.
Your dad gets it right.
On the
Okay.
watch party. On the watch
Very
party.
sharp.
I said it. I
Very
said,
sharp.
looks
Very
like
tight.
Drew is going to join the Judgment Day. Now, what bothers me is that they have this whole, 4 pillars of judgment guys or whatever. So it's like, are you going to keep it that format, or are you really 5 now? Well, yeah, now they have 5,
Well, now-
but they
now-
generally have 4 in the beginning, right? So it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to condense, or is that going to be like that?
they need to
All
make
right,
they need to
so
make a judgment on how many people they want.
At this point, isn't it Rhea Ripley's interested in Drew McIntyre, right?
Yeah.
So what is that going to do with Dominic Mysterio?
Toss
Is
his
he gonna
ass out.
get jealous? Is he going to start fighting? Is he
Well, it's
gonna-
Dom and Pierce and Priest.
Yep.
Priest.
Priest. Dom.
Because he's going to sit there and say, oh, I'm in charge. I'm the one.
Well, he did on
Yeah.
Monday. He did
Right.
on Monday. So listen, on Monday, Cody Rhodes said, "Hey, I'm surprised y'all even know how to find the ring without mommy."
Yeah.
And then later on, they're like, "Is you in charge? Are you in charge?" And they try to like make it political. And then Priest just shouts out, "I'm the one in charge."
And everyone's
No
like,
one's- and they're like, "Oh, okay, here we go."
no, you ain't. What's up with that? So I don't know.
Who's in charge?
Exactly.
Mama's in charge. Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Mama's in charge.
From
So
what I've seen, I don't
Yeah.
even watch that much. She's in charge. from what
she's
I've
in
seen.
charge. So
And
it's very shocking.
Did she not open the invitation to this new member?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's like, now will Drew step in and be like, all right, I got
Or-
you, mommy. Like,
Or can Drew be the one that destroys Judgment Day from the inside?
Oh, yeah, good point, right?
Good
Right,
twist.
yeah. Make them pick.
What a
kinda-
twist. That's true. That's true.
Think about that.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Surgery goes well for Rey Mysterio. Timetable is not yet set, but at least that is a good,
What did he hurt himself during the whole Logan match?
So, yeah. I mean, you gotta look at it. His age, man.
Yeah.
They were still giving not to cut you off, but they were still giving Logan props though for saving.
Red.
Yeah, he was getting a lot of props for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw like he caught him in a good time.
Yeah.
Well, even Logan himself said he's like, I can't remember if I just didn't go forward enough or if Ray just didn't jump back enough.
Yeah.
He's like, regardless of when I saw like where he was gonna land, I had to just do what I did.
But
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, he saved it.
It was.
Yeah, he did.
He
really did.
It was a vet.
Old
move
man
from a young
says
guy.
more money for the Rowdy one,
That too.
and
What?
then NWO had
Oh,
various
my
members.
All right. So fun fact for wrestling.
God. Yeah, that's true.
Becky Lynch sets Jeopardy
Yeah.
record by
Oh,
getting 0 correct answers. 60 clues.
Oh yeah, she was on Jeopardy recently.
oh my gosh, you got clown.
Let's go, Becky.
Oh my God.
Let's go, Becky.
Real quick,
My girl.
please send someone else out there. Xavier Wood is actually college smart.
He's a doctor. he has a PhD.
And
Despite
somebody. Yeah.
despite his numerous other videos,
Hey,
Yeah,
the videos were nice.
yeah, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, very good.
It helped him turn the page.
That's right.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right,
No
moving
comment.
along.
No comment. No comment.
Moving along over there.
No
SC3,
comment.
move on to you, man, to your report, man. What
Oh,
NFL
my
report you
goodness.
got over there for us in the
Oh
world?
my goodness! As we talked about earlier today,
That's
the
right.
Bears did what the Bears always do. That's
That's exactly the best way to put it. It's what they
Packers
always do.
Packers do most win.
Yep.
I was gonna say that it hasn't been this whole season, brother.
Shut up! I know. Give me that.
So another one is the course, Cowboys destroyed the Panthers.
Yeah.
We saw that.
Yeah.
NFL right now is investigating the Cincinnati Bengals.
Why is that? Oh, that the whole thing with Joe.
So basically,
fucking Joe.
So
Goddamn Joe.
What about me?
Not you, man. No, no, Burrow, man.
Burrow.
He's on my fantasy thing, and all of a sudden, I mean, in the beginning,
I don't want to be in your fantasy.
he was doing bad, and all of a sudden, he was doing good. Then I hype him up. He was solid for 3-4 games, and then now all of a sudden, bam.
What's he getting investigated for?
Bam.
So basically, the NFL's investigating. They're investigating the Cincinnati Bengals because they hid Joe Burrow's injury.
Okay.
And this is the way that people are saying they actually hit it. So basically, the story goes is that on Wednesday night before the game, there was a picture on social media with Joe Burrow with like a plastic cast around his wrist.
Yeah.
Yep.
However, though, they took it down at the snap of a finger, but the NFL caught it. So they never reported Joe being hurt, and then the next day he gets hurt. According to one of the NFL reporters on the sideline, though, he had an ankle injury, though, not a wrist injury, even though it was his wrist that got injured, not him,
Right.
But she said ankle.
Is this true that they're planning to fine and take a draft pick?
That is speculative.
So at this point, that the NFL has gone forward from all the times, like for the last couple seasons, whether it was COVID, whether it was just injury, whatever it was, that teams have been hiding this kind of information. And they said, you know what, guys, like, we notice that y'all just don't really care, and you guys are going to do what you guys want. Well, then fine. We're going to do what we want to do because we're the NFL.
That's right.
And this is what we're going to do. If you guys lie to us and hide this kind of big information, we're not only going to fine you, but we're going to take a draft pick. And so far, like, it looks like it's going to be both of them. Who knows if it's a first round, second round? They haven't said which one, but they're looking at taking at least a draft pick.
Something that means something.
I agree on a
definitely.
fine, but a draft pick is just going overboard.
You know what, though? But at this point, okay, let's put it. Joe Burrow's
player
hurt.
safety at this point right now.
At this point, you're also looking at people's safety and the player safety.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Joe Burrow could come back and he could say, you know what, dude, I can't play anymore.
That's right.
Look at Robert Griffin III.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look at RG3.
Look, but the thing is, knowing Joe Burrow, how he's been all season, he chose to go out there. That's on him.
At this point, okay, hold on, wait. Was it or was it, you know what, hey, dude, we really need you because we're about to make the playoffs?
When they asked him if he wanted to sit out a couple of games, he chose to play.
Of course.
So Jamar Chase has said that himself, that he should have sat down. Knowing Joe Burrow, he went out there.
Yeah, he went out there. He chose.
Because at this point, he was like, you know what, we still have the playoffs to be able to make it.
That's on his own too. That's why I say I don't agree on the draft pick. I do agree on a fine.
A fine, yeah.
But how big of a fine, though? Because they were finding him
pretty big one.
30,000. So
yeah, go higher on the fine then. If you're not going to take a draft pick, I would go higher on the fine.
And find your quarterback as well.
You know what?
File both.
This point, so then
that's right.
Kind of ties in with this point. So then Deshaun Watson also done for the season. He needs surgery. He's requiring surgery on his shoulder. So then both basically the two. But it's funny though, because the two quarterbacks who got the highest guaranteed contract are actually out. Both Joe Burrow with $209 million and Deshaun Watson with $230 million are done.
I mean, I'm sure we thought out of those two, Joe Burrow was going to perform more.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was Joe. Yeah,
but I'm sure Watson that doesn't surprise.
No, the way he plays,
that don't fucking surprise me.
That's it sucks.
And I hate to say it like that, he's going to go to another fucking massage parlor and just fucking chill on this.
Relax, get some happy endings and stuff like that. Who knows?
He's got a happy ending with that contract.
Yeah,
he's like, baby, you see my contract?
Hey, guaranteed happy ending of that contract.
Bro, also, Buffalo Bills fired their offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey last week.
You got to put the most important part though. After a horrible loss because they were winning that whole game, weren't they?
Last week, no.
The Bills?
They kept it close, but they were like,
close,
but then he got fired.
You mean like horrible, like an image, because that field goal was that was like. What was it? The field goal was the.
That's what I'm saying. I think they lost. Though.
Yes, they did.
They did. They lost.
And that field goal.
Hold on, wait. The main reason why because Josh Allen had 2 interceptions, and the team in total had 4 turnovers. I think of 5.
Yeah,
because I remember they were talking about the Pat McAfee show too. There was like somebody had to get blamed for it. It just sucks that it was him. But
because with him at the helm, the offense didn't progress. It didn't evolve.
The running back James Cook fumbled a couple of times.
He did fumble too, and they're not going to do anything to Josh Allen, though, obviously.
Your quarterback, your leader, so no matter what, you're going to get blamed.
That too.
So
that too.
Thing,
Yep. That's so.
He did get fired though. Hell yeah.
Smoked his ass. They fired him. Today they played against the New York Jets.
They won.
So whooped that fuck out there.
They did great.
They whooped that.
Everyone right now again has confidence.
My boy Zach playing is like Zach again. About 3 interceptions a game.
Yeah,
right?
All
right.
He does what he does.
A couple fumbles.
Yeah.
A couple
there, a couple there. Here or there.
New York's finest. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say they're bad until they actually face a good team.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Bills. Yeah.
The Bills will choke with the bigger teams.
Don't they got the Bengals coming up again or no? Next week?
Maybe.
I think no. My
Bills next week.
Well, they need
actually
if the Bengals. If Burrow's gonna be gone for a while, they need to look for Andy Dalton.
Bills next week on Sunday night. Excuse me, not Sunday. On Sunday afternoon, it should be a Sunday night game, but on Sunday they have the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, that'll tell you. That'll tell you.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's what you said.
Josh Allen. So we'll see how that goes.
Better luck next year, Bills.
Yep.
All right, cool. So basically, there's that. You know what? Another injury report. Vander Esch. Vander Esch is out, done for the season. Yeah, really difficult names to pronounce. My apologies for butchering it. Aaron Rodgers tells Pat McAfee the plan was to return by Thanksgiving.
I told you guys. Did I tell you guys?
He denied that on the. He said? He said the plan was to be by Thanksgiving, but I don't.
But it's not.
Did you not hear him mumbling? He was like, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he said it was a plan.
He's saying that's his plan. He said that's my plan. But
that.
obviously, who I work for is not gonna agree with me.
He could also be trolling.
I don't know.
Did you guys peep the mushroom tea? Did you guys peep the mushroom coffee tea? Did you get
that?
No.
Hold on, wait. Let's not forget. This is also the same guy. Listen, this is also the same guy. When Pat McAfee said, "Dude, you're about to sign the biggest contract in NFL history, and you are going to make a ton of money for 4 years. How do you feel?" He's like, I don't know how you got that information. I'm not going to sign that huge of a contract. I'm actually talking to them, and we're not going to sign that big. A week later, Aaron Rodgers said biggest contract for a quarterback.
Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah.
It's true. So, I hope.
At this point, listen, if it's true, they have a game.
They do.
November 24th, which is basically the day after Thanksgiving.
Yep. So Black Friday. They play Black Friday, yeah.
They play Black Friday at 2 p.m.
Yep.
Prime video.
Prime
now.
Prime time.
The Miami Dolphins.
Hey, I'm telling you, look, listen. I'm not a fan of Aaron Rodgers. I'm not. Don't get this conceived notion.
You can say I'm a fan of him.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers, and obviously, I don't like him for a goddamn reason why I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so you just say what I'm saying. He owned the Bears. Okay, so yeah, whatever. That being said, man, but that you're a Bears fan. What's wrong with you?
You still got the mark behind you.
That's my boy, man.
That being said, I have been following the issues at hand and what's been going on between Aaron Rodgers and NFL, but also too with the teams. Why he left Green Bay because they didn't defend him. They gave away his talent, right? But the other thing was too when the whole COVID situation happened and he went to modern medicine and the NFL wanted to go attack him for that crap. Oh, it's been a vendetta back and forth between the two, right? So right now, currently after this ACL, this Achilles tear was my medicine works, your medicine doesn't.
The world's quickest recovery, he said.
Exactly.
One of the world's
what
NFL's
his goal is,
recovery.
and this is what I was telling SG3 on the green room a while ago, was that's his main goal now. Whether or not he's going to play for the rest of the season, but at least if he does come back, plays a game or two, and says, I'm going to take a seat back because we're not in the position to win for the rest of the year, I just came back to shove it in the NFL's face and say, my medicine works.
No, I don't know.
Listen,
I don't agree.
You and I did talk about, and I did tell you, the way I see it is this. If he really wants to prove that point, he'll come back just to play a couple snaps. If they're not in playoff contention, he comes back to probably play a couple snaps, maybe 10, maybe 15 snaps, maybe. But if they are in playoff contention come early December, he may sit back and say, guys, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like I have a reason to play. But again, though, I think it all depends on the big if that we're not looking at right now.
Exactly.
I just think
it's a what if situation, guys. It's
a
what if.
The way the Jets look today, I don't think his ass is going to come back at all.
I think it's
my fucking time.
No, dude, I'll tell you right now. Listen, the main reason why the Jets looked as bad as they were is because the MILF Hunter back there is not doing his job.
Yeah,
they look
that's I'm just going to say it like that.
They were looking real bad.
So games of the week for this week coming up.
Yep.
49ers and Seahawks on Thursday night.
Very good.
Steelers and Bengals on Sunday.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. 3 years ago, who would have ever thought these two names were going to come up as a game of the week?
Yeah.
Jaguars and Texans.
Yeah.
Texans are playing good.
Texans are balling out, man.
Texans are playing real good. That quarterback is smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Who's another one? Again, Bills, Eagles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to watch this one Monday night, I don't understand how this is a Monday night game, but hey, it's a Monday night. Bears and Vikings.
We'll see.
Vikings.
I would though. You know.
And then last but not least, you know what, you guys probably go ahead and think this one through, and we can talk about it next week.
All right.
Bill Belichick. They're saying that he's either going to retire at the end of the season, walk away, and just say, "Hey guys, we did a mutual part. We're done," and then go coach another team. And if he does, who does he go to?
Coach another team.
I know.
What the fuck?
Brother. I know my brother.
He would have to pick one of the sunny sides. He can't pick. Obviously, not Miami. He's not gonna pick there. He ain't gonna pick.
I can see him in Miami.
He's not pick. He can actually possibly pick Tampa.
Chargers.
Chargers
really do need somebody like
that. They need a coach, man.
Okay.
Chargers.
Sunny side.
Chargers have the talent that he needs to always complete that vision that he has with the defense that they have, but like they just don't have the coach mindset to get them where they gotta go.
I see what you guys talking about.
Maybe.
That's why they let the Jaguars come back on their ass last season.
That's it. All right, Zach the Mac, it is your time for your report, man. Let us know what's going on in the NBA world today.
I don't got anything for you guys. Nothing's going on.
What the hell? Come on, man.
Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. NBA fucking sucks. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so real quick, we'll just start with the bracket. 20 kids gonna pull up a nice little bracket for everybody here. If you could zoom in a little bit more, that'd be nice. Somewhat. Basically, though, all it is charted right there. That's your East and your West, and it's already in groups going horizontally. You know what I'm saying? So basically, all you need to know is all the teams on the left are going into the tournament so far for sure already. Yes, exactly. All the teams on the left are going in the sides already. Lakers are undefeated. One of the top things I have on my list. Yes, Lakers are undefeated only into the tournament. Obviously, the regular season. Those things don't count towards these tournaments. Okay.
Right.
I mean, if you look at it that way, Miami's undefeated in the tournament. The Nuggets are still undefeated. I want to talk about how the Timberwolves, though, on top of being undefeated in the tournament, these niggas are like 9-2 of their last games.
Oh, really?
They've been spanking ass. And obviously, we have to talk about Timberwolves because on top of their suspension with Mr. Draymond, they're still undefeated. The Draymond thing was a bigger thing going into that week because the game before that happened, it was the Draymond Green and Anthony Edwards were going at it. He was talking crap. A whole game, Anthony Edwards putting work on these boys the whole damn game. Draymond gets mad about it. He's like, "You ain't gonna do nothing. I don't give a fuck." You know, Draymond's mouth. He didn't give. There's no filter in this man's mouth, so he don't care. Yeah. And on top of that, at the free throw line, he's doing he's doing that, and Anthony Edwards is unfazed by it, dude. This man is still dropping buckets on them, on Curry, on Clay, and whoops them that game. That's the key point. He whoops them that game. The next game they meet back, and that's when it goes down. The showdown between Clay and I forget the other guy, the one, the Timberwolves, who it was.
I don't know.
Gobert? Well, no, because it started with Klay Thompson and
Gobert.
No, not Rudy either.
Oh.
It wasn't even with Rudy. It started with Clay.
Right. It wasn't Rudy.
It started with Clay and Timberwolves' shooting guard, bro.
Rudy got sucked in there.
Yeah. Let's see what Kent.
Zach made this for you from my boy, Kent Jones. Well, I can't see what LA Lakers are in this tourney. Plus, LeBron is playing like he is 48 years younger.
That's what I got you, Cat. They said they undefeated in the tournament, baby. Undefeated. They can't touch. They can't even beat at home. They can't even beat at the crib. They're undefeated at home. Yes. They can't stop. Something about that court, something in that water LeBron is drinking right now. He is just
that's his juice, the secret
playing
juice.
at an all-time high.
You know what he's drinking? He's drinking the Bugs Bunny juice.
The Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the Michael Jordan Bugs Bunny juice over there.
Stuff.
Yeah, secret stuff. That's what he's drinking.
But yeah, so Clay gets into it with him, and what happens is Draymond comes and puts Rudy in a literally guillotine, wrap the legs around his body and everything.
You're not at fault, but I'm gonna blame you.
All the way to the floor, man.
They don't add that in NBA 2K.
They gotta put it in there. They gotta put it in.
Yeah.
Kent, what else you got on there?
Kent Jones just said Russ asked to come off the bench. Good move. Harden is a cancer. The beard has got to go. And we're not talking about you shaving.
I was gonna say here too. Harden they got their first win thanks to that. Russ chooses to come off the bench, thus leading to their first win as a 4 squad. Between the big 4 they have there. Yeah. That's all kudos to Russ. I mean, Russ decides to look. I'm gonna take the initiative here. I'm gonna be the bigger man. And come off the bench. Even though he's what I'm saying?
And walk away.
Mr. Triple Double is going to sit on the bench, eat some popcorn the first, half. And that win was 2 against the Rockets, and James Harden hit the last 4-point play to win that game too. Dirty play. It was dirty. Oof.
He did.
It was dirty. What else I got? Other than that, I want to talk about the Bulls too. The Bulls have been doing bad in the tournament.
What's up with Zach LaVine?
They're doing real bad in the tournament.
That boy walked off. He brushed off the reporter.
Supposedly, he's not happy with them, and he's willing to trade. There's been talks that he's okay being traded, and the Bulls are.
But I bet you he wants to be traded to the Lakers, and they're like, "Nah, we ain't trading that."
Yeah, I'm not. It's not like it's like he's okay going to an All-Star team too. Like he doesn't.
Oh, of course he is.
If you ask me, I think it's a little bit of jealousy. I think it's a little bit of jealousy because everyone else is balling a little bit harder than him.
Let him go to let LeBron add another NBA All-Star.
LeBron didn't ask for him to come.
Let LeBron add another one. Okay,
that's crazy.
It may not be LeBron's doing, but LeBron will be gladly to accept him coming.
Don't forget Comiskey Park, my brother. Yes, I still call it Comiskey Park. It's not whatever rate, guaranteed rate for you. Time to put an estate sale outside of
man.
Center. So basically, Bulls owner and Sox owner, sell the teams. You're done. You've done enough. You've done your damage. Walk away.
You might as well.
Zach is not happy with.
Wait, so no more Chicago team? No.
He's saying to have someone else buy the teams to keep them in Chicago. But
okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. Let it go.
Please.
Other than that, though, and the tournament wise too, they've been doing bad. So I don't think the Bulls are going to make it in the tournament one, and I don't even know if their season's going to go any further than this either.
Listen, man, in the season, the Bulls are top 10.
That's about all I got. But yeah, top 10 in the East. That's about all I really got there. Other than that,
top 30 overall.
Yeah. they're still within the play-in tournament.
They did get a good win last night against Miami.
Let me take that back. Actually, top 12. So
yeah.
They got a good win, but that's what I'm saying. Zach LaVine just brushes off and like, I ain't worried about you. He leaves.
And it's showing on the court is the bad part because his last 3 games are like, dude's been he has clutch shots. Now that's what clutch players
do. But no assists, right?
Yeah, that's what clutch players do. He's gonna make a clutch shot, but throughout like the 3 quarters, he's shooting like ass. He was like 2 and 12, I think, going into the 3rd quarter. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, man. It's not looking good for them. It's looking great for the Lakers, but it's not looking good for them.
Yeah, looking great for the Lakers.
So hold on, wait. By the way, there was one more name. It's not on here. He hasn't brought it up. They're talking about trading Alex Caruso.
No, don't do that.
They're talking about.
Well, I mean, it's like he's a great player, but he's like a solid bench player.
But the Bulls need him more though than they think. They need him more than they think they do. Yeah.
Leader in the back room.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely agree. Keep him
on. Kent Jones as always, right there. Look at this man. Time for Jordan to bring his billions he got from Charlotte to purchase the Bulls. Could he bring back a winner?
I have literally since
Jordan doesn't want the Bulls.
It took him forever to get LeVar Ball. I mean, LaMelo Ball, but okay.
Maybe he did good with LaMelo Ball though.
Yeah, not bad.
That's the face of Charlotte right now. Yeah, that's the face of it.
Now, other than that, what was that? Glenn Davis. That incident right there on the bottom. Glenn Davis.
This is you though.
Yeah.
I didn't hear too much about this. Tell me about it.
Really?
Please.
Yeah. Glenn Davis and Will Bynum convicted for defrauding NBA welfare plan.
I didn't hear about too much about
netting over $5 million. Trial is still on and set for, but they're convicted. So
as in fraud, as in like they were taking the money for themselves.
Exactly.
Okay,
in other words, they pulled the Brett Favre in the NBA.
Oh yeah, but they get caught. They get caught and defrauded. Convicted. But Brett Favre can't. But that's fine. Let's
Brett Favre still has all his endorsements.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
That makes sense too. Yeah,
Mr.
exactly.
Wrangler.
Now moving on to box report. Right, Dante. Just let you guys know, Dante Waller and Anthony Joshua is set to fight on the separate fighters, of course, but on the same card, December 23rd. So we'll probably watch that one. To be honest, it is in Saudi, so it may be an afternoon. Everybody. But we might not. We'll see what happens. We'll go from there.
I mean, at this point, they're trying to bring in a good card, and I think this is the kind of like their way to compete with MMA's final card, with UFC's final card of this year.
Exactly.
I mean, everyone's hyped up for 296. They're like, you know what, guys? Like, we really dropped the ball with the Ngannou. as someone who used to sit at this table, we would call them the Nuganau fight versus Fury.
Yep. I thought it was a great fight.
We need to. Absolutely, with the performances and everything. Fantastic fight.
Typing was perpetuous. That big.
Yep. So, all right. Anyways, move on to the next thing. Access TV will be expanding December 12th, and it joins more markets on the Comcast network.
That's, by the way, Impact's Wrestling home.
So
now, in next year, it's going to come about TNA.
Okay.
So if that happens, that's a pretty good,
deal
view for them. So
okay.
Nice. I mean, bringing back TNA might just bring it back guys to the wrestling product. Just saying.
Very good.
Cool.
All right. Now, to end the show, everybody, before we end up capping off, it's a 1-year anniversary to the late, great Jason David Frank, everybody. We were on this show last year, November 19th, I think, if I'm not mistaken, when we did our show for him. Just remembering the honor of Jason David Frank, but also, if not even that, just mental health, specifically November's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
I met the guy years ago, and it wasn't planned. It was at a movie theater of John Morrison, the wrestler, and he just came behind me and Eric and just like, "What's up, guys?" Like casual, nothing.
Nice.
And we were like starstruck, and he's like, we were kind of geeking out. He's like, "Come on, guys, don't geek out over me."
It's
so
like
humble, so humble.
Exactly, the humbleness in him have always carried on, always freaking carried himself with nothing but utmost respect, but also too for the fans. He did it for the fans. Absolutely. If anybody, he showed it to all these celebrities out there. Like, if you are striving to become a celebrity, this is the other side of the work. You kind of have to do this in a sense, not just for yourself, but doing it for the fan that's going to give a smile on their face will give you a lot more power than what you think than anything. But play it smart and just be respectful of all things. So,
Old man said, a good Power Ranger and very humble man.
Agreed. I'll leave you for that one for sure.
The best Power Ranger.
Facts of all. Other than that, guys, I think that's all we got it. Before I move on, make sure you guys go over there, sign on real quick. Dynasty Barbershop, there's a QR code right then and there, man. You guys get your haircuts. Thanksgiving is on the way. If I'm not mistaken, though, guys, at least Alex, the barber man, he's pretty booked till Black Friday. So may get some slots in there, but you may want to do a phone call, may do a few little dimes where you might have to drop down and be like, come get me at 4:00 in the morning, if anything.
4:00 in the morning.
Well, he does stuff like that.
He does. He actually will.
Yeah, he will. So, if the price is right, then let it, he'll do it for you. But don't forget, man, you can catch us here always here, the ReJect Rundown, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Twitch, as well as X. Everybody, let you guys know. We'll meet you guys back next Sunday, live again on 9 p.m. here on 206.
Love y'all.